We are getting more updates on this particular case from Pune. Now we are learning that the police commissioner along with all senior officers of the Pune police are currently at the crime spot. So remember this incident that happened where there was a rape case that has been reported of a 26-year-old woman who was brutally raped inside a stationary bus at the Swargate Bus Stand. That has in fact turned a lot of heads. The authorities have been pressed into action. Very stern statements that have been made by higher ups, especially the Maharashtra Deputy Chief Minister Ajit Pawar, where he has sought the reports at the earliest and also demanded the arrest of this particular accused who goes by the name Dattatraya Ramdas. He has been identified on CCTV, but he's still unfortunately at large. Right now what we are learning is how the Pune police commissioner is at the crime spot along with the other senior officials of the Pune police, and he's particularly personally looking at this particular case and how there are efforts that are currently on to nab the accused Dattatraya Ramdas. There has also been another order into the incident where 23 security guards have been suspended because they were stationed in and around that area of the Swargate bus stand, and yet nobody could in fact stop this crime from happening. They did not even know about it, so they also have been questioned. National Commission for Women has also taken suo motu cognizance in this entire matter, and a lot of authorities are now pressed into action. Now what we are learning is that the crime scene has the Pune police commissioner along with the other senior officials of the Pune police. My colleague Yesha Kotak is now with us on the broadcast. Yesha, what are you learning from what's happening at the crime scene at the moment?
So yes, absolutely. In fact, details available from the investigation speak about how there were more than 20 CCTV footages at Swargate Bus Depot. Cops have gotten access to all the CCTV footages in and around that area in the bus depot as well. That's how they've been able to identify the accused in this case. Now the accused as we identified is a history sheeter. What goes on to see is that now cops will have to further find out the details, the whereabouts of this very accused because it's been more than 24 hours since the case was reported, but the accused is on the run. What's also important to note is that the cops will have to further check with areas around, check CCTV footages of the areas around, which is where the officials have reached the spot at Swargate, because this is one of the biggest bus depots in Pune, a fairly crowded one, which is where this very instance has taken place. So, cops are now trying to understand whereabouts of, this security members present there, because yesterday the transport minister had ordered that 23 people only suspended from that area. Also inquiry has been initiated against some of these people. We've also seen how the chief minister Devendra Fadnavis has spoken to the Pune police commissioner, take a stock of the situation and expedite the inquiry in this case. The inquiry which has been initiated against the officials at Swargate, also the report should also be submitted to the state government in a span of 1 week. So all of this are fast-paced movements taking place, and which is where the investigation is on parallelly against those who are present there, considering the fact that questions are being raised on their duty, considering the fact that this incident took place while the security, considering it is one of the biggest bus depots in Pune. So all of these aspects are crucial to the investigation by cops as of now. Yes.
Right. Yesha, I also want to understand how are media personnel allowed inside the bus? Is this not a crime scene and it should be cordoned off?
Absolutely. This would further raise a question about the evidences being tampered with. Clearly, the bus in this clearly the area in this case is also a public area, which is where, considering it's been more than say a day. Of course, forensic examination would have been done from that place, but clearly, considering it's a crime scene, precautionary measures need to be taken by the agency, required agency.
So that's a serious lapse. Let's, in fact, also get in some other updates on this particular story. Now we're also